was showing everyone my mask that I just got in here, and it says I make money with Bitcoin. Ask me how. And I have these masks. They are $10. If you want one, just shoot me an email. My email I put in the chat. I believe my email is in the chat. It is. So if you want to send me an email, DaneDColler at Yahoo, which is in the chat, I will get you a mask. They're $10 plus shipping. I've already hit the record button, and I would like to bring on, because I know Danny is extremely busy, and I appreciate you coming on this call, Danny, to talk about a solution that we're all just dying to have, about being able to use a credit card with crypto. And if you look there in the chat, I do have a DeNiro app link that you can click on. You can highlight, send it, email it to yourself, email it to your phone. Because you do need an invitation to get the DeNiro app on the App Store. And so you want to highlight that URL that is in the chat, email it to yourself on your phone or whatever it may be, and then click on it when you get to your phone, download the app, and you're ready to use DeNiro. And we're going to bring on Lynn Nicely when Danny is done talking to chat about a little bit of a testimony, because he's actually used it and was able to purchase Bitcoin using a credit card. Danny, do you need me to make you a host? Are you going to show us something like on a PowerPoint? Let me. Yes.
I thought I was hard to talk. No problem.
Yeah, let me make you the host. Hold on a minute. Let me go on here and participants. Let me go. Danny Pacheco, more. Make host. There you go. You are a host. Go ahead, Danny. Appreciate you coming on the call.
Wonderful. Let me go ahead and bring this up. Let me know when you can see my screen.
I see it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Jane, for bringing me on board. And Suresh, how you doing, my friend? I took a quick peek at the participants on the call right now, and I recognize some names. So for those of you that do know me, I send a happy New Year, and it's great to have you on this call. I'm just going to talk very briefly about Dinero. This is a project that the Dinero team has been working on for the last 2 years to bring it to market. It's now being deployed, and in the beta testing of this over the last 2 years, we've picked up 10,000 users. And so right now, being January, this is when it's actually coming to market. And so it really provides a solution for people to get introduced to crypto in a very simple format. They can actually do many things with the application. We're going to concentrate tonight's call just on the crypto aspect of it, but I did want to show you just a couple of things of how it works. When you download the application, you're going to be able to link your bank account. So you do purchases for all of the different nationwide brands that are on the application. You could use your cash, and then you also have a crypto balance where you could go ahead and buy crypto. Or if you have existing cryptocurrency, and this might be a useful fact, Dane, for your group, is that some people have already cryptocurrency, and they may need BTC to actually do a transaction with the company that you guys are representing. So if you already have one of the top 100 cryptocurrencies out there, you could actually fund your Dinero account with existing cryptocurrency that you turn into BTC, and that happens automatically. So that's another feature that the application does for you in real time. This talks a little bit about transaction fees, 2.99 to 5%, because one of the things that Dinero does, it offers processing for merchants. And so it's a flat 2% flat fee, no setup fees, no hardware integration, no software installation, no contracts. But this is how it would work. And I'm going through this right now with you guys because you are going to have the ability in the very near future not only to purchase with a credit card and debit card, but you're also going to have the ability to be able to purchase for those users in the US with ACH. So traditional ACH takes 2 to 3 business days. There's other companies that have same day ACH, which means that if you actually do the transaction before 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, you'll get your money sometime in the next hours or so before 5 p.m. That's too slow for business. So what we have is instant ACH. Now, folks, this is a big, big deal because this changes the playing field as far as high fees with debit and credit cards. Instant ACH will be available for crypto purchase within the next 10 days for US only. For credit and debit cards, we are operational anywhere in the world. So if you have teams that are outside of the US that want to buy cryptocurrency with their Visa or MasterCard, feel free to share your link with them. They're going to be able to buy cryptocurrency as well around the world. But for US members only, you'll have the ability to buy it with instant ACH funding, your cryptocurrency, and the transaction is very, very quick and very, very affordable. So all these accounts are FDIC insured, so it's no different than opening up a bank account at your bank. And so you have the ability to buy or convert cryptocurrency to fiat instantly. So I know that most of you are probably going to want to buy cryptocurrency for a specific function, and that's fine. Just know that you can also have a revenue stream built into Dinero when you share it with other people. So when you share this, your link, everybody has an invite link. It's by invitation only. We have a 2-tier affiliate program that allows you to make some income. And so this is it here. We have over 100 retailers. All the major brands from DSW to Nike to Papa John's, et cetera, are on the application. Now, this is the part that's very interesting, that when your invite actually use the application and go spending on any one of these major brands, you earn 1% of their total spend, and that's in perpetuity. So it doesn't matter how many people you refer, you make 1% of all of the different places that they shop that are within the application. We've added right now probably there's 90 international brands. However, the total point of sale is probably somewhere in the vicinity of about 40,000 locations. We just did a deal with a major POS company that's about 80% of the market share. So Dinero will be integrated in POS systems across the United States. So you earn 1% with people that use the application. Whatever they shop, you earn 1%. When they refer out to somebody else, you make 0.5% of their spend. So for you folks that are connected to churches, organizations, fundraisers, this is a great way to help them generate income within their own user base, because that organization, or even yourself, as many people as you refer to, you're making that 1% and then 0.5% when they go out and shop at all of our different locations. So these are some of the brands that are on the application right now: Rainforest Cafe, Chart House, Plain Jumper, Bye Bye Baby, Bed Bath & Beyond, Red Lobster, Outback, Cold Stone. Now I'm suddenly hungry as I go through this, but it's very, very simple. It's very, very intuitive. We have major brands on here where people can actually go out and spend. Now, you have a cash balance here. You have a crypto balance here. You want to buy crypto, you click here. If you want to exchange crypto, this is for those folks that already have crypto. Let's say you needed BTC, but hey, I have Redcoin. Hey, I have Ethereum. Hey, I have Lisk. Hey, I have whatever, and I wanted to fund the account. it'll convert it instantly into BTC, and you'll see the funding reflected right there in your crypto balance. Or you can buy cryptocurrency right now using your debit card or credit card, and that's it. Now, if you wanted to shop with cryptocurrency at any one of our locations, like you could walk into Nike. Let's say you had a crypto balance here, and you wanted to walk into Nike. You can actually use your crypto to shop at Nike. Even though Nike doesn't accept crypto, our app immediately exchanges your crypto into cash so that that vendor now has a new customer, but they're accepting cash and you're paying with your crypto. So it's actually pretty dynamic what we put together here over the last 2 years. And that's pretty much it, guys. Very, very simple. Like Dane said, he's got an invite code there for you guys to go ahead and download. And I think that right now, Dane, would be a good time to bring on board your representative to kind of just talk a little bit about what his experience has been so far.
Yeah, let me, I think I'm muted. Let me, hold on. Okay, Danny. Okay, Danny, can you hear me? I think I was muted there for a bit. Yeah, no, thank you so much for coming on. Yeah, we may have some questions. If anyone has a question why I bring on Lynn to talk about his experience using the app, go to the chat and click on the questions. But I think you guys need to look at the big picture of this, because this isn't necessarily associated with PGI or any other business that you're a part of. This is so much bigger. It gives you the ability to buy crypto, buy Bitcoin using a credit card, but not only that, but shop at some of your stores that you normally shop at, and like Danny was saying, convert the crypto to USD. I do know. Is there a yearly fee, a monthly fee? What is it to, let's just say someone doesn't want to use my referral link and they want their own link? How do they go about getting a DeNiro invite app?
Well, it wouldn't, right? The only way to get this, they can't go straight to the App Store, or the Android store and get it. They have to have a referral from somebody else. So we did that. To keep it very, very tight, very exclusive, we're about to do some heavy marketing with influencers. I mean, I'm talking people that have followings of 10 million followers that are all in the investment space, buying up crypto, that we're going to start plugging in here. And so we wanted to protect everybody so that if you invite somebody, you know that they're going to come through you, or they're going to find another rep that actually has a link and sign up there. But most of the time, they're going to go through the person that actually sent them the link. And so we wanted to protect that. Now, again, this isn't network marketing. This is a 2-tier affiliate program. So my recommendation for you folks is to actually go as wide as you can. Remember, this is a free app. This is free to share. You don't have to pay anything to get the benefits of being able to refer and earn in perpetuity from all of your user base. So I've had a couple of churches sign up with us, just as an example, Dane. And this works really well with churches, because the pastor will sign up, and then, or the church will sign up rather, and then people will start doing their tithes and their offerings through the application. But guess what? When that user base, those 250 members or 500 members, they leave the church, they're going to go eat at one of these restaurants that are on the application. Well, guess what? 1% of their spend goes right back to the church. So that's a phenomenal way for a church to get funding without asking for more money, right? And so when that same user base goes out and refers, well, guess what? Now that church gets 0.5% back of that second level. So it really puts some of these organizations, foundations, churches, youth groups, things of that nature, it really puts them in a great scenario. Now, within the business that most of us know and love dearly, which is networking, it works as well, because sometimes we have, like, I remember when I was in build mode, I can go 100 direct, right? That's probably my record. I've done 100 direct. Well, guess what? Now I have 100 people out there shopping, and I'm earning earning 1%. If you go sign somebody up like my wife, every single week we have a package being delivered. I mean, she's a shopper, right? So you get some of these people, you start getting these incentives come back to you of 1% and then 0.5% when you refer it out. So it becomes a value proposition. But then on top of that, you have the ability to facilitate the ease of use of being able to buy crypto with debit cards and credit cards all around the world, which everybody's always looking for a scenario or a system or a platform that is easy, is seamless, and can transact at the speed of business. And so I think that's what we put together here.
Wow. Yeah, no, it's absolutely amazing. I'm going to bring Lynn on here in a minute. Are there any states that this is, because I do know that we were having a couple people that live in New York that were trying to use it. Has that been
You
addressed?
got to take that up with Governor Como over there. He's, no, I'm just kidding. But for whatever reason, New York has these crazy laws on crypto, and so Visa, Mastercard just stay out of it for the time being. That could change, but for now, New York is not available.
Okay.
But everywhere else is fine.
All right. And then I do see that we do have some, just two questions. One is, can you convert the crypto to fiat and send money from DeNiro to your bank account?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then the last.
Remember, you can fund with fiat, right? So you can link your bank account and fund with fiat. You can fund with crypto. You could convert crypto into cash and then fund that back out to your bank. So yeah, you could do a number of things. You could take your cash back out if you want to. So it really works as a mobile bank account, if you will.
Okay. Perfect. And what is the fee? They're asking, what is the fee to purchase Bitcoin?
I think our fee right now with the current bank that we have for Visa and Mastercard is somewhere around 6.5%, I believe, or 5.5%, somewhere in that vicinity.
Perfect.
But one of the things that I got to tell you, Dane, is that one of the things that we love about this is that there's absolutely no chargebacks. So with debit and credit, when you're going through the bank that we're using, they guarantee absolutely no chargeback. So that's good because there'll never be a clawback in commission. So there's never going to be a clawback in any type of way when people use this to actually go ahead and sign up with whatever company they're trying to sign up with crypto.
Yeah, no, it's great, and because I know that Lynn had used it. I think he said it was around 6.5, and I told him, I said, look, most places charge you 3% for using credit cards, so they're really only charging an additional 3.5% in order to purchase Bitcoin, which is unheard of. I mean, we're in an industry where you try to look online, you're not going to find anything online, any company online where you can use credit card to purchase Bitcoin. You just can't. And if you do, a lot of times there are companies outside of the U.S. and they don't allow U.S. Participating, and they're charging 9 to 10 to 12%. I've looked, and so this is extremely rare. So I hope no one. I hope.
Let me jump in real quick. If you notice, when there's companies that actually have cheaper prices, there's going to be limits on how much you can buy, number one. Number two, and we have some limits, and I'll go over that with you in just a second, but
Sure.
They're very small limits, right? Like they'll charge you maybe a less fee if it's like $250, right? Or they're actually giving you a fee based on 2 or 3 days ACH with full KYC verification. So we do our KYC verification on the spot, right through the application, and you can buy. I wanted to prepare and make sure that you guys have the exact information on the limit. So just give me a quick second right now. I'll give them to you.
I think it's 20,000 a day.
The minimum,
isn't it?
The minimum you have to purchase is $50. The maximum that you can pay, that you can buy per day is $20,000. Mm-hmm. And then the maximum per month is $50,000.
Got it.
And for most people, that's going to be sufficient. There might be people that buy more than that, but to be able to do that on the fly on your application anywhere in the world, that's pretty That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That is so awesome. I mean, this is a complete game changer. And there are, again, there's a lot of people that couldn't be on this call, and we are recording it. That we're going to get this out to our team. And there's several people that are doing some other things. So I think this will go hand in hand with a lot of other companies and businesses that people are working right now. Although PGI is by far the leader. All right, let's bring on. And again, if you have a question, enter it in the chat and we'll answer it. But I want to bring on Lynn Nicely because he actually purchased about $10,000 worth of Bitcoin last week. And I just wanted to bring him on to kind of give his testimony about using the app. So Lynn, are you on the call?
Yeah, I'm here. Thanks, Dane.
Yep, I hear you fine.
All right. Yeah, Dane was able to send me the referral link. I was able to download that link and install it. The setup process is very simple, with Dinero. Adding a credit card, adding the bank account information. The thing that I thought was very impressionable is that literally within 24 hours, I did a $10,000 purchase, for Bitcoin, and it's actually the next morning. So Dane and I talked, probably 2-3 o'clock that afternoon, and the next morning by 7 o'clock, I was able to text him and say that the funds were already in my account and to the DeNiro account, for Bitcoin. So that was incredible. Because I look at it this way, Dane, as I look at it, at $10,000, your monthly minimums are, essentially nothing. Not that I'm encouraging anyone to do it. I did it myself, but if I look at that $10,000 and just pay monthly minimums at the end of the 200 days, I'm able to pay that card off, and I still got an extra $10,000 in my pocket. So it's not a bad deal.
Right, absolutely, and again, not that we're encouraging this, but anyone that gets a new credit card, depending upon your credit, you're going to get a credit line of anywhere from 1,000 to 100,000, and most credit cards give you an 18-month interest free period. And again, I'm not encouraging anyone to do this, but if you think outside the box and you see what kind of returns we're making with PGI and maybe some other programs that people are a part of, it kind of makes sense. And I'm only talking for PGI because I've met the owner several times. I've been to his where he lives, and I am a firm believer that PGI is going to be around for years and years and years and years. But I think to kind of tie in DeNiro with whatever online business you're a part of, or whether or not you just need Bitcoin, or you shop at some of the stores like Danny was mentioning, and you want to get some kickbacks. I think it's a great tool to have. Let me.
If I could add something.
Sure.
One of the things that I wanted to let everybody know is that we also have peer-to-peer transactions, right? So you could send money back and forth. I could send Dane cash right now, and you guys could actually see it in real time. I could actually send them a couple of dollars so you could see kind of in real time what that looks like. But let me see here. But you could also do that with cryptocurrency. So you could actually do peer-to-peer with crypto within the application. And I don't know if I had mentioned that to you as well, Dane, but that is one of the features that we have on there. Now, what you're going to find for all of the user base that you have, do you guys have a lot of people in the U.S.?
We do, but we do have, I would say 25% of us are in the U.S. The rest of us are outside the U.S. But most of my team is inside the U.S.
Most of your team is in the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay, so for example, right now, you're going to love what I'm about to say. We're about 10 or 14 days where the transaction fee for all of your U.S.-based team is going to be 3.5% for BTC purchase.
Are you instead of 6.5%?
Yep.
Wow.
So I would encourage everybody to go and download the application. I mean, with a link, right? Go download it. You know, it's just that's only going to be for U.S. residents. So you know, be prepared because don't stop what you're doing right now. But in about 10 to 14 days, we should have the ability for U.S. only. This is U.S. only, and there's a couple of states that are going to be. I'll give you a list. There's about we'll be in 41 states here in the United States that will be able to offer that fee. So it's not for everybody, it's not for the whole world, but it's just for the 41 states that participate. And what's really cool, Bing, is that when you actually do the transfer from your bank and you do your KYC for your bank, you don't have to do a second KYC for the crypto purchase. You could just use your cash balance to turn it into crypto.
Well, so just so we're clear that if someone downloaded the link here that I've attached here in the chat, and they were outside of the U.S., they would still be able to use it to purchase Bitcoin?
Yeah, with the current setup that we have right now, we can do anywhere Visa MasterCard operates currently.
Okay.
So if they're not in North Korea, well, I'm sorry, guys, you can't buy it in North Korea,
Yeah.
right? But anywhere where Visa and MasterCard transacts, they can download the application and buy crypto.
That is a game changer, and I hope all you guys listening on the call, whether it's 6.5% or whether it's 3.5%, with what we know with PGI and the percentages we're getting back on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, that's a game changer. I mean, think about it. You're not going to have to come out of pocket for some of those people. Again, I'm not encouraging this. I am a risk taker, and I do know several people that have done this. Lynn Nicely, one of them, that he didn't come out of pocket any money at all, and funded a $20,000 trading agreement. And what's he going to make on that? 1 to 2% a day. So it's great. It's a great little tool to have. If you would rather use a credit card and maybe not use some of your own money to do it, use another company, use a bank's money to do it. And so this is a great little tool that we have, the DeNiro. And if everyone looks here in the chat, you'll see my link here for the DeNiro app. What you can do is you can download that using that link, and then I believe, Danny, if I'm not mistaken, is it a $50 a year fee if they wanted to share the app with someone?
No, Danny. That's if they want to sign up businesses.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you want, so that's a completely separate thing.
Okay.
The Dinero app itself has a built-in referral program that's 100%. So when you share it, you make 1% in perpetuity of whatever somebody shops and spends on the application. So it's free to download and it's free to share.
Oh,
no fees.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Awesome. Even
Now,
better.
If somebody, can I address what you asked, or
Sure.
or do you not want me to address that?
No,
That's
please do.
fine either way.
Please do.
Okay. Then let me back up here. All right, can you guys see my screen or no?
It's all blank. It's black. No, there you go.
What about right now?
Yep. See it now.
Okay. All right, so let me go right here for a second, and share this with you real quick. And again, this was not the purpose of my intention in coming on here, but for those people that actually want to make money on top of what they do with the user base, then there is what Dane was talking about. But everything we talked about up until this point is free. It's free to download, it's free to use, and you can earn money with absolutely paying no money at all out of pocket. However, if you wanted to represent Dinero for merchants, where you get to sign up merchants and earn money from those merchants, well, this is how it works. Number one, our merchants receive their money immediately. We do a flat 2% transaction fee. That's it. Every single merchant, I don't care what their business is, all they pay is 2%. If you look at the national average, most businesses are going to be from 2.99% or higher. Our church was paying less. They were paying 2.75 with that other processing company. Gosh, what's it called? Anyway, not PayPal, but the other one. I can't think of the name. But so we're at a flat 2%. There's absolutely no hidden fees. There's no gotchas. You don't have to have multiple mids for different locations. And one of the benefits for the merchants is that they can actually do geolocation targeting to all the user base that's around them, so they can attract new business that are Dinero users. They can do push notifications. There's no complicated hardware or software required, it's just a QR code. So when a merchant signs up for us, guess what? It's free for them to sign up. Guess what? They don't need to bring any hardware. Guess what? There's no contracts. All they do is they have an assigned QR code. So when our user base goes in there, they're doing 100% contactless payments. So you don't have to touch any hardware. A true contactless payment that's instantaneous, and we only charge 2%. So there's a lot of benefits for merchants. Now, of that 2%, you get 0.75% of that 2% fee. Let me say that again in English. You make 0.75%. Now, I know all of you, and I recognize the names that are on this call. In some way, somehow, we worked together in the past in different projects. And you will, once again, know many different companies that are out there. And guess what? They need what we have. So, for simple math, let me just show you what this looks like. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to stop sharing for just a quick second, and then I'm going to shut up. Okay, Dane? But I'm just going to leave you with this last little bit here, and to kind of illustrate what this looks like.
And why Danny's doing that, he will make a video this week, or maybe hopefully by next week, on how to use the app. We had talked about that earlier today, so I will get that out to everyone as soon as an app, that video on how to is completed, to kind of help people through this process of whether or not just to buy Bitcoin or to go as far as what Danny's presenting right now.
Okay, so you guys can see my my screen, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Well, all right. So let's take a look at this. Let's say, for example, you have a company. It could be one company, or it could be 10 companies that are processing 100,000 a month. It could be 20 companies that are processing $50,000 a month. Whatever. Volume is volume. So let's say you had a network marketing company, a small one, that's doing $1 million a month in processing. Let's say that they're doing 100% of that processing through Dinero. You make 0.75% because we charge 2%. But 0.75% goes in your pocket every single month. Now, let's dream a little, and let's say you had 10 businesses that are processing, 10 network marketing companies that are processing at $1 million a month. That's what you're making a month. This is what you're making a year. You guys seeing that?
I do, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Sure does.
Okay, well, that's it. I mean, that's our value proposition for our reps. On top of that, there's an additional 0.5% that becomes volume from you down to infinity with no levels to qualify. So if you sign somebody up and they sign up a business, you start building that residual income based on their volume and all of their team's volume as well. And that does go into a certain type of compensation plan. But forget that. You don't even have to worry about that. If all you do is go out and get businesses, you can make a ton of money with us.
Gotcha.
And I'll stop there. I won't go into the whole details of everything else. I'll just stop right here.
No, I appreciate it, Danny, for coming on. And, there's so many. I think we're just scratching the surface, both with PGI as well as with the DeNiro app, because it's so much greater than just using a credit card to purchase Bitcoin. So if you want
guys,
to,
I've heard nothing but good things about the company you guys are with. So stay focused where you are, please. I'm not trying to, Dane asked, so I'm showing you what it is. There is a one-time $50. I mean, it's a yearly $50 fee to have all the tools necessary to do this portion of it and earn this type of money. But for the Dinero app, use use it to buy Bitcoin. Use it with your team. Make it easy for them so they could sign up quickly in your company, and that's it. Now we don't compete with anybody, and we're just trying to provide a solution that's easy for everybody to get people on board with buying crypto and using their cash. We call it smart money, so that every time you go shopping at the brands that you always shop at anyway, why not make a percentage back? And when you share it, you get 1%. And when they share it, you get 0.5%. That's all free. You don't have to pay anything for that. It's already built into the free app.
awesome, great. I hope everyone gets that. If you have, thank you, Danny.
You and Suresh and some of the names that I recognize there. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And I'm going to see myself out. Okay.
All right, Danny. Thanks, guys. Thanks for being on the call. And again, this is
God bless.
recorded, so I'll get that to everyone. All right, take care.